What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode with Phrankleen. Right. Very quickly, people would normally say to me, Phrankleen, talk about make videos about the political unrest and all that. Nigeria, like Boko Haram, for example, it's been on for years, which is the terrorism sort of emanated from up north in Nigeria, and pretty much spreading, finding its way into the other parts of the country and stuff. I've always said this, and one of the reasons why I really don't bother myself with creating, if it's a trending topic, I may jump on it, creating like daily or weekly content about Nigerian politics. It's a waste of time, because it's my reasonable submission. I'm thoroughly aware that Britain, for example, runs Nigeria from within the shadows. It's the same for a lot of African countries. They are behind the unrest. They're the reasons why we have, governmental inadequacies and things like that, and denial of basic infrastructures, and heightened unemployment, and the list goes on. So, but these particular video clip, please stay tuned. I need you to watch this video clip. By the way, it's an excerpt from a YouTube channel called Brekete TV. Brekete TV is basically a Nigerian-based sort of online production. The gentleman behind it, the premise of it is they are like the voice for the voiceless. They deal with pressing matters within our local communities. It could be relationship related. Somebody's borrowed money, they violated the other person, and they've been oppressed, and they get involved, or somebody's been maltreated by the police, and they pretty much work as the voice for the voiceless. They do live streams and stuff. So this is an excerpt from that Facebook page, and the gentleman that spoke in this video pretty much encapsulated the Boko Haram unrest and how it's been weaponized against Nigeria and its citizens. I am not particularly surprised, but I think it's a very juicy content that I should bring to my viewers. Please, when you watch this, kindly click on the share button, click on the like button. Let other sets of eyeballs and eardrums get to benefit from these, what I call eye-opening content. It's very brief, it's about 6 minutes, but the gentleman that spoke in the background, touched on very, very insightful information. Before we crack on, I run Ifa divination service. I'm an Ifa initiate and practitioner. I have been doing that for a while. It's amazing, helping Black people achieve their goals, recalibrate their lives from a spiritual point of view. Ifa divination helps with looking into whatever pressing questions in your life. Are you looking to look into your essence, who you are, what you are called to do in this dispensation as a human being? It's called predestination check. It's called Akosejaye in Yoruba. Are you looking to check relationship or partnership compatibility? Are you looking to date someone? You're not sure if you're spiritually compatible or aligned to build life together, because if you're not spiritually compatible or aligned, you already do not align. If you go get pregnant or raise kids with the wrong person, it will cost you a massive chunk of your life. You may not get the second chance to fix it. It's very, very important, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay, it's absolutely crucial to note that. So are you looking to invest in something, make a decision, even want to travel abroad? Will that location align with you? Everybody says in Nigeria, and sort of like colloquial way of saying Jakba. Jakba is a slang for everyone is leaving and traveling abroad and stuff. And I've been saying it. Go and check. Know if your desired location actually align with you. If it doesn't, you'll be wasting your time in that location, wasting resources, and you can spend 10, 15, 20 years with nothing to show for it. If your Ori says you will prosper in Nigeria, trust me, you bloody well will. But anyway, that's that. If our divination is your cup of tea, send me an email to footchannel1960@gmail.com. My email address is in the description area of this video if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram as it's spelled on my YouTube channel, Phrankleen, okay? And you can DM me and stuff. If you're waiting to hear from me, because there are some people waiting. I will get back to you shortly. Okay, I'm responding to people in batches and stuff. Please be patient. All right. So enjoy that content. Enjoy it. Let's keep the conversation going on below. It's a very interesting one that I would like to see what people's views are, and this is why I do this, to get us emancipated, get us talking, get people to wake up from their slumber, to understand that the world you live in works differently compared with what the mainstream media is trying to force down your lungs. My name is Phrankleen, and I'll catch you in the very next one. Peace.
You know what I'm talking about. You can Google as I talk. What is Californium? Californium.
Is a state in the United States?
No. It's a precious stone.
Oh, not California.
That's why I want to tell you this.
Californium.
Californium in today's market, Google and tell me the price before I finish talking. In today's market today, in the world market today, one may ask, in Borno State, there's Boko Haram. There are areas that are still mined, now no-go area. The weather is harsh. It's very unfriendly. It's a small place. But there is something the international community with the connivance of Nigeria. Every day you have NGOs
coming into,
and they are hiring houses from 10 years, 20 years and above. And once you give them the price, they don't ask, they just pay. What are they doing? Why are most of them coming with satellite telephones? Why are most of them coming with PCs that are working with the same satellite telephones?
Computers that are working directly with satellite.
How come most of them come under the guise of supportive activities to the poor? They are giving them medication. Did the Ministry of Health bother to discover the type of medicine they are giving to the poor? How come there is increase in kidney and cancer, kidney and liver and cancer problems in Borno? How come it is attacking old people? How come the NGOs live in the wee hours of the night where soldiers dread to go? Police, security men cannot go. They go this Californium that they take per day. How much is a gram of Californium in world market today? Who has Google to know? 27,100,000 per gram. $1 million. I didn't say naira. Yes, it's the most expensive thing.
Do we have it in Nigeria?
In abundance in Borno State. That's what started the Boko Haram. That's the game. Are we aware? How can we be ignorant of our country, of our place, of what God has given to us? If we don't know your country, what type of leadership are you coming to give? You are a liability if you don't know. How can we be supporting ignorance to say that's where we search for leadership? What can we do about it?
Somebody should read it out. How much is Californium?
Okay. Californium is...
Talk to the mic properly.
Californium is $27 million per gram, not kilogram.
So how many grams is in a kilogram?
1,000.
1,000 grams makes 1 kilogram. And 1 gram is
27 million.
So 1 kilogram
is the most expensive. You know when I knew this? 1996. And one of the offenses we committed to some big men is getting to know this. We were tagged enemies, and it should not be known. 1996, I was tagged. Remember, at that time, there was the first campaign against me in Concord newspaper, front page, the Iron Man behind Abacha. That was the beginning on how to destroy me. And all for Nigeria. And I'm doing it for our well-being. If you sit down and say Kuwait is rich, how can we be seeing our relations, our parents? Whosoever you are, a mother is a mother. You see mothers carrying wood. And that's your mother. If you laugh at her because she's poor, she's your mother. You see an uncle trekking, some without shoes into the farm, toiling the soil. That's your father. It doesn't matter which part of Nigeria he comes from. It doesn't matter whether he's a Muslim or Christian. These are our parents. How can we have these riches and be seeing poverty all around us and we think we're comfortable? What am I going to tell God Almighty? I'm a deceit? I'm a liar? It is better I offend any person in telling him the truth and standing by it than to offend God Almighty. That's the way some of us are. That's why we're not friendly with some of
The
them.
Niger Deltans not drink good water, no hospital.
In fact, Niger Delta, let me tell you one of the little homework we have done. Out of numerous that you are aware of, you know spillage that you see in Niger Delta?
This oil spillage
is deliberate.
It's deliberate.
It's a game. Let me tell you what it is. You know these rubber plants, the plants,
yes,
is harder coming from water, correct?
Yes.
Once there is spillage and it stays beyond a month, part of it becomes rotten and hardened. And then when money is paid for environmental cleaning, that plant in itself that is soft
they
in
harvest
oil,
it.
they will now take it along. No, take it along. And when it is now regrilled, refiltered, is the best energy for nuclear plants. So that is to say, environmental degradation, environmental pollution is an investment at the expense of our mothers, at the expense of our fishermen in South, at the expense of their health. And who has ever spoken about this? I'm sure you never heard of this.
Are we getting educated? Yes. Are we getting educated?
Yes, sir.
That's why some of us, I know I'm a northerner, and I know how much we invested in getting to know the ills and the abuses against our people. In South, there are many people unconsciously are being used against the environment. Little money, weapons, drinks. Everything goes. But they are killing the country. They are killing the family. Look at the health. Go to Port Harcourt. Take your bath.
Come out and see.
Come out. 10 minutes after, take handkerchief, clean your face.
You are oily.
That is what you are inhaling into your lungs. For how long? How much of this health hazard is affecting people? How much have we done in cleansing the environment? How much have we invested in having clean air? Since 1965, drilling is going on. We don't care about the health and welfare of the people. What is our name? You have too much money, and when you are to use it, a certain foreign country will tell you never. And so we have the resources, but then the resources is owned by animals. That's the way they see us. How can we accept that?